Hello again, students. Welcome back. Today we will review vocabulary and learn new ways to talk about jobs. I told you we are almost done with Unit 8. So today we will review the vocabulary. We are also going to learn some everyday ways that people in the United States talk about jobs. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing I am going to show you is this question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Now, this is a question that people in the United States ask children all the time. What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Can you say that? Repeat after me. What do you want to be when you grow up? So, what they are asking is, what job do you want to have when you are an adult? What do you want to be when you grow up? So, I thought we would have a little fun with this question today, and you will see some special people in the video. Let's watch.
I want to be a chef when I grow up.
When I grow up, I want to be a soccer player.
I want to be an author when I grow up. I want to write books.
Did you recognize the people in the video? Those were my 3 children, my 3 boys, and they told you what they want to be when they grow up. A chef, a soccer player, and an author. An author is a person who writes books. So we are going to review some of the other jobs that we talked about in this lesson. Our first word is orderly. We have talked a lot about orderlies. Orderlies help nurses. They assist nurses. A cook or a chef. A cook or a chef works in a restaurant and prepares meals. A medical assistant is a person who helps a doctor. A medical assistant assists the doctor. A bus person. A bus person helps clear the tables. They take the dirty dishes away and wipe down tables at a restaurant when one family is done eating. A cashier. A cashier handles money. A cashier is the person who takes your money or swipes your credit card when you go to the store. A homemaker. I think we all know this one. A homemaker takes care of a family. A homemaker takes care of a family. They cook, they clean, they take care of their children. They do a lot. Another way to say homemaker is a stay-at-home parent. Okay, a stay-at-home parent. If you take care of your children all day, you are a stay-at-home mom. An auto mechanic repairs cars, fixes cars. And a pharmacy technician. A pharmacy technician assists the pharmacist. They work at places like Walgreens or CVS, okay, and they help with medicine. That is a pharmacist technician. So now we are going to look at some children. These children are playing with toys, and their toys give us a clue, give us an idea of what they might want to be when they grow up. Okay, so I want you to look at the picture. We are going to read the sentence, And maybe you can think of our vocabulary words and see if maybe one of those words fits the sentence to fill in and complete the sentence. So let's start. Lynn likes to repair toys. Lynn likes to repair toy cars. Maybe she will be an, and notice we have maybe she will be. That's future tense. Do you remember talking about future tense? Right now, Lynn is just a little girl, but one day she will grow up. In the future, later. Right now she is a child. One day she will grow up and she will be an adult. So here I am using future tense to talk about what Lynn will be when she is bigger, when she is older. So Lynn likes to repair toy cars. Maybe she will be an, and what vocabulary word fits there? Right. Maybe she will be an auto mechanic. Maybe she will be an auto mechanic. Let's look at the next one. Here is Daniel. Daniel likes to play with big trucks. He likes to build things. Maybe he will be a, what do you think Daniel might be? When Daniel grows up, maybe he will be a construction worker. Remember, construction workers operate large machines and they build things. Here is Xena. Xena likes to take care of patients and help the doctor. Xena likes to take care of patients and help the doctor. Maybe she will be a, and what are some jobs that Xena might have? Maybe she will be a medical assistant. Remember, a medical assistant assists the doctor, helps the doctor. Lydia and Anna pretend to prepare food. Do you know that word pretend? It is when you just act like you are doing something. You are not really cooking, you are just pretending. Kids like to pretend. So Lydia and Anna pretend to prepare food. Today they are cooking eggs. Maybe they will be, and what job do you think they might have? Maybe they will be chefs. Maybe they will be chefs. Okay. Here is Mimi. Mimi likes to play with a cash register. She handles money at the ice cream shop. Maybe she will be a, what do you think Mimi might be when she grows up? Maybe she will be a cashier. A cashier handles money. Here is Rukia. Rukia likes to take care of her dolls. She likes to take care of children. Maybe she will be a homemaker. Maybe she will be a homemaker. Okay, so there were just a few cute children, and we got to think about what they will be when they grow up. Again, that question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? What job do you want to have? We say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now we are going to look at another question that you will hear a lot in the United States when people are talking about jobs. And remember, if you want to write these things down in your notebook, you can always take notes. So you can pause the video and write these questions down in your notebook. So our next question is, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? If someone asks, "What do you do for a living?" what they are asking is, "What is your job?" In the United States, when we say a living, we are talking about your job. You need a job to get money, and you need money to live. You need money to live. So what do you do for a living is really asking, what is your job? So now we are going to look at a story, okay? We are going to look at a story about someone who has a job. What does he do for a living? Well, let's find out. So, I want you to read the story with me, and then we will complete the sentences. Read the story with me, and we will complete the sentences. Marco Alba is an orderly. He works at Valley Hospital. He started in 2017. He, and then we have to fill that in, many duties. So it says that Marco Alba is an orderly. He does that right now. He started in 2017, so he has been working as an orderly for 3 years. And this is the job that he has today. So are we going to use present tense, or are we going to use past tense? Remember how we were practicing present tense and past tense. Which verb tense will we use for this question, for this fill-in? Right, he has this job right now, so we're going to use present tense. He has many duties. The present tense of have for a he or she is has, so he has many duties. Now let's look at the next one. He, and what is that going to be in the present tense? Right, takes. He takes patients from their rooms to the lab. What else does he do? He, and how are we going to write that? He delivers with an S. Don't forget your X. It ends in an S because it's he or she. He delivers x-rays, linens, and supplies. He also, right, takes flowers and mail to patients. So let's reread that paragraph all together. Marco Alba is an orderly. He works at Valley Hospital. He started in 2017. He has many duties. He takes patients from their rooms to the lab. He delivers x-rays, linens, and supplies. He also takes flowers and mail to patients. So that is what Marco Alba is doing right now. Let's keep reading. Let's look at the next paragraph. So, in this paragraph, it starts from 2015 to 2017. Marco, are we talking about what Marco is doing today? No, this is what Marco did in the past. So in the last paragraph, it was present tense. These are things that Marco is doing today. But now we are talking about what Marco did before he was an orderly, in the past, before he was an orderly. So what I want you to do is pause the video. Stop the video for just a minute. Pause the video, and I want you to write down these verbs in the past tense. Work on writing these verbs in the past tense, and then we will go over it together. Did you write everything down? Are you ready to go over it? Okay, so let's go. From 2015 to 2017, Marco worked at Sam's Soup and Sandwich Shop. Worked with an ED. That is a regular past tense verb. Worked. This was a hard one. Past tense of be for he or she is was. He was a bus person. So from 2015 to 2017, Marco worked at Sam's Soup and Sandwich Shop. He was a bus person. He cleaned the floor and picked up dirty dishes. From 2012 to 2015, so still in the past, he worked at Fratelli's construction company. He, and again, past tense of be is was. He was a construction worker. He made repairs on houses. Made is an irregular past tense verb. He made repairs on houses and operated large machines. How did you do? Remember, regular past tense verbs always end in ed. It does not matter what subject you have. And irregular past tense verbs, you just have to learn those. It takes some time. In this paragraph, was and made were irregular past tense verbs. They don't follow the ed rule. Okay, so now we are going to talk about Marco's job duties. The job duties that he has now and the job duties that he had in the past. Okay, so in the now, again, we are going to keep those present tense. And in the past, we are going to describe those using past tense. So, do you remember what Marco's job is now? What is Marco doing? What does he do for a living? Right. Right now, Marco is an orderly. He's an orderly. So let's talk about what some of his job duties are. Remember, job duties are the things that you need to do as part of your job. Okay? If you have a job, then you have things that you need to do. Those are your job duties. So let's look at Marco's job now. Well, he takes patients from the room to the lab. Takes. Takes. You can read these sentences aloud with me. Say them with me. He delivers x-rays, linens, and supplies. He delivers x-rays, linens, and supplies. He takes flowers and mail to patients. He takes flowers and mail to patients. So we have takes, delivers, and takes. Present tense verbs. Now let's talk about what he did in the past. In the past, he cleaned the floor and picked up dirty dishes. Do you remember? He was a busboy at a restaurant, a bus person, and his job was to clean the floor and pick up dirty dishes. So he cleaned the floor and picked up dirty dishes. Then he was a construction worker. He was also a construction worker in the past. And when he was a construction worker, he made repairs on houses. He fixed houses. He made repairs. And last, he operated large machines. When he was a construction worker, he operated large machines. So, the final question I am going to teach you today is, what is your dream job? Marco had a lot of jobs. He was an orderly, he was a busboy, and he was a construction worker. He had 3 different jobs. I wonder, what was his dream job? Well, what is a dream job? A dream job is the job which would make you the happiest. It's a job that you really, really want to have. Okay? My dream job is teaching. So I am lucky. I have my dream job. What is your dream job? I want you to think about it because we will talk about it next time. So, what is your dream job? For now, I want you to get out your workbooks. And we are going to do the next 2 pages in the workbook. Do page 98 and page 99. 2 pages, page 98 and page 99. We will go over those 2 pages in the next lesson, and we will talk more about your dream job. So I will see you then. Bye-bye.